Alright guys, we're out here doing some mowing today. We're currently at one of our commercial accounts. We're just sitting outside. I'd be outside, but since it's too bright right now just for you guys to be able to see me. But just gonna put you guys on the mower and take you around this property, and nothing really else to say. Let's just get to it. Alright guys, so I just mowed section number 1. You can see some trash here that I'm going to put the bagger on now and go over a couple lines, suck up some trash. Can't really fit around everything in here with the bagger on. It's a little tight. So I just mowed the whole thing, and I'm just going to go over again with the bagger, suck any of that up so I don't have to go around and pick it up, and we'll move on to the next one. Alright guys, so I just mowed the last two sections. I just got the one over here, and then this one that I'm in now. Today we're rocking with the Ferris Z3X. It's a 60-inch. It's great. It's a good mower. You get a lot accomplished with it. It's really nice and efficient. Any of you guys who don't mow on any sort of regular basis, you probably saw me go around the perimeter and then do the middle sections. That's because you want to try and blow as much as you can away from your hard surfaces like your driveways and whatnot. Places like this where you have a lot of road frontage that needs to be blown off, I like to do 2 perimeters because it makes it easier to blow off and clean up. You have significantly less debris that ends up in the driveway and stuff, and it just makes it a lot easier. And then you got certain sections like this where you just kind of have to do what you can. You work around everything. Obviously we try not to blow stuff in the beds. Sometimes it just happens and you just got to blow it out afterwards, but just a couple little tricks. Another little one is you got little sections like this where you only have, you know, a mower's width, if not less, to get through. Well, do one section at a time. So like you saw that I started here and then I worked my way through and then I mowed this whole area before going back. That's because it makes it easier. There's less tracking through the beds. You disturb less stuff and just makes it a little cleaner, a little faster, a little bit more efficient. So little tricks like that are, you know, things you pick up over the years. I mean, I've been mowing for basically since I've worked for Wilson's Ground, so roughly 8 years. I've been on a mower, and just little things you pick up through time, but it's nice when somebody else can give you little tips so that you can do it a little faster. So, all right guys, site number 1 is done. Just went around, weed whacked real fast, blew off. But let's head to the next one, which is tiny. So let's go bust that out. It'll take about a minute. So see you there. I just went through and mowed it real fast instead of using the weed whacker, even though they're super small, because I didn't want to pick up all the trash by hand. So I probably sucked up more trash than I did grass, but they're done, they're clean. I'll just blow off what I need to, and we'll be out of here. All right guys, next task on the docket is town sidewalks. So we do the town sidewalks for Brookline, New Hampshire. There's probably 3 to 4 miles of sidewalks. So we have a couple different types, I guess you could say. We got this with just the grass in the middle, and then we got some like that, which is just the curbing that we go through and weed whack. So we go through, we mow everything, we weed whack all the cracks, all the curb lines, the curb line against the road, everything like that, and then obviously we go through and blow it off. So I have one guy that is starting at one end with the weed whacker, and he's on the Hurricane, and so he's going to be weed whacking everything starting at the beginning. I'm mowing my way all the way down, and then I will be weed whacking my way kind of back, and we'll meet in the middle, and then he will blow everything off, and then I'm going to jump to the next section while he finishes. And then I have 2 guys who are doing a couple other sections for us, and they're basically doing the same thing. One guy mows to one end and then weed whacks his way back, and the other guy starts weed whacking at the beginning. They meet in the middle, and then they jump along. So let's get into a nice little time lapse for this. Alright guys, update. It has been crazy. Weed whacker broke. Hurricane died on us multiple times. That was a pain in the ass to get in the trailer. Died in the middle of the road multiple times. So last update was an hour ago. I have gotten nothing done since. The other guys are starting a small project, a cleanup, pruning, some mulch, blah blah blah, at a customer of ours that's right in Brookline here. It's the Brookline post office. So our one set of our sidewalks ends at the Brookline post office. So when they finished, one of them went back, got the truck, whole fiasco, and they went and started pruning. So I have one section, it's about a half mile long. There's not a lot of weed whacking for most of it, but some of it is full of weeds. I would say about half of it is basically just a dozen mailboxes, and then the other half of it is there's no mowing, but the entire curb line is full of weeds. So that will be the next section that we tackle. Yeah, I mean, let's just get into it and just hustle through the day. Alright guys, that's all for the mowing today. Back at the shop now at the end of the day. We got a couple commercial properties done. We got all of the town sidewalks done, and we did a pruning job at the end of the day. I didn't film it, it was a little chaotic. We just had a bunch of issues happen today while we were doing the sidewalks, a lot of breakdowns and just stupid little things that cost us a couple hours of time. But we pushed our way through. We had a decent day. We got everything done that we needed to get done in a timely manner, which was nice. But that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.